Hi, this is Nigel Maynard, Editor-in-Chief of Drugstore News, and welcome to New York City, Manhattan, the Big Apple. We're at the intersection of Broadway and 48th Street. And the reason we're here, we're visiting this CVS, which recently opened a skincare center in the center of the store. And the reason? To celebrate the intersection of health and beauty. Today, we get an exclusive tour. Follow me. Andrea, how are you?
Hi, Nigel. Welcome to the Skincare Center.
Thank you for having us. So tell us, what exactly is the Skin Center?
The Skin Center is CVS's elevated skincare experience designed to bring access to great products and new experiences to mass to our stores.
Okay, so can you tell us exactly how is this Skin Center shaping the customer experience?
Yes, so today in mass, customers don't often have an ability to interact with a product, to interact with people, to get great guidance about skincare. This was designed to bring that access to our customers.
Okay. So you've been open for about 6 months now. Have you learned anything in the last 6 months?
We've learned that there's a lot of interest in this, which is great, and tells me that there's a real need in the market, both for great product that customers both understand before they walk in and have the ability to learn about, but also that there is a real need for tools and the ability for folks to get help diagnosing what's best for them.
Yeah. So I understand that this is one of 3 skincare centers,
Yes.
right? You have one in LA. And where is the other store?
We have one in Woodland Hills, California, one in Walnut Creek, California, and New York City.
New York City. Okay. So now that we're here, I want to get a chance to kick the tires, so to speak. So can you show us around?
Absolutely.
So Andrea, now that we're here at the Prestige Skincare, can you tell us about the capabilities of this space?
Sure. We designed this space to be a bit unique in that we're organized by product type, but also by customer need.
Okay.
So for example, here you'll find prestige skincare brands that we were able to bring in, provide access to our customers in mass to experience almost a different level or a different kind of capability of products. We were able to partner with Wander and Volition, who are great brands that you find in some prestige channels that have really unique heroes like great under eye patches, things like that. You'll also see things about routine. So here you'll see a variety of product that's designed almost for a younger customer, for an acne customer in mind. And the idea is that it brings them through those early stages of learning to cleanse and treat, etc.
Okay. So Andrea, what's happening in this section?
So hopefully you recognize this brand.
I do.
Proactiv is the newest addition, is one of our newer partners. We're excited to be the first drugstore retailer to bring this offering to our customers. And obviously is a brand with great clinical heritage. Customers recognize and trust to treat their acne solutions. And it's great for customers of all ages, which is one of the reasons we're so excited to be able to offer it.
Okay. So let's move on over to this section over here.
So you'll find that the sets are organized by need. We talked about acne, we talked about prestige. Here we're talking about both melanin skin and wellness from the inside out. As we talk about melanin skin, one of the things I've learned through this role that I play for CVS today is that the skincare needs of customers with more melanin in their skin tends to be a bit different. And today there's some great product formulated with this in mind, and we're able to provide a curated offering in one space to help our customers find what's best for them.
Okay.
Additionally, given the merge of health and wellness, we see a real growth area in this idea of beauty from the inside out. And so we increasingly see customers who seek to treat their external requirements with internal ingredients. And so this section is designed to speak to the customer who's looking to sort of balance their outside treatment with their inside treatment.
So these are, I guess, vitamins and that sort of thing, as well as applications for the face.
Yes, this is our supplement space. And so all of the things you see here are designed to provide external benefits, be it collagen or hair growth, things like that.
Okay. So what's happening in this section over here?
This might be some of what we are most excited about. One of the hottest growth areas in the skincare business in mass, but I think across the board as well, is the idea of brands and products that are supported by dermatologists. There's a real lack of access to derms across many geographies, and customers very often turn to shelves to suit their skincare needs, but will look for the accreditation of product that comes from derms or is tested by derms. This set is our dermatological skincare set as a result. It features brands like Vichy, La Roche-Posay, and classics like CeraVe that are well known for their efficacy and that customers are actually often sent to by their doctors and dermatologists to seek out.
So Andrea, I imagine that there's an educational component to this space. Can you tell us about how the customer interacts with that education?
Sure. So often when customers come into skincare, they're seeking to solve a problem.
Right.
They know they have acne, they know they're looking in the mirror and thinking maybe I look a little bit older today. And so they find their way to us, not with a product in mind, but with a need for maybe treating under eyes or treating aging or treating acne for themselves or their children perhaps. And so this space is actually designed around that problem solution idea to help a customer that doesn't know what product they need or want navigate on their own and start to understand what might work best for them in a way that is a lot more curated than a traditional shelf.
Mm-hmm. So I guess they come in and they see, okay, I'm looking for acne or I'm looking for dry skin or something like that.
Exactly.
And that guides them. Okay. So Andrea, one thing that's been catching my eye all morning is this thing. Can you tell me what this is for?
Yes, this is a skin scope, and it's perhaps the thing I am most excited about in this entire space.
Really? Can you tell me what a skin scope does?
Absolutely. So a skin scope is a device that was actually provided to us by the L'Oreal Active Cosmetics team. And what it does is it allows our beauty consultants in this space, several of whom are trained estheticians, to review a customer's skin in real time and help identify the skin challenges that they're dealing with. So we have a customer who's asked for help, and Camille, our fabulous beauty consultant, is collecting some information from the customer to understand a little bit about what concerns she thinks she has and what she's looking for help with today.
Okay.
When she takes this information, she'll use this as a guide to help understand what to look for specifically as the customer interacts with the skin scope. The skin scope will allow Camille to look at the customer's skin at a greater level of detail than you can see with the naked eye. And so Camille has been trained by L'Oreal ACD technicians to understand how to read what this LED technology is telling her. So there's a QR code on the shelves in this space that allow for use of the Modiface Derm Skin Analyzer tool.
Why did CVS decide to launch the skincare center?
Yes, so certainly during the pandemic, we saw a big emergence of self-care, and we saw people really digging into to do more with their routines at home, take their skincare more seriously as they were staring at themselves on camera all day. And we saw that and said, realistically, skin health is a really big piece of health. And for CVS, we aspire to be America's most trusted local health and wellness destination. And for us, that means we have to offer solutions in things like skin health when it is such a critical part of how people view themselves both physically and emotionally sometimes. Mm-hmm. And so recognizing that the average customer in the average market can be really intimidated by all of the choices in skincare, we recognized a need to provide a curated space with product that also started to merge prestige into mass. As we know, no single customer shops one channel or another, and allowed us to help be the bridge and provide that visibility and education in a way that felt really accessible in some stores and communities over time that may not have that locally.
Yeah. So in terms of skin health, what kinds of ingredients are trending right now?
We're seeing all the usual things, right? We've all been talking about brightening and vitamin C and retinol, right? Those things continue to be important. One of the most interesting things we see is actually what's not in certain products. We see a lot of growth and sort of customer love for gentle cleansing, both for the anti-aging customer as well as like the acne customer, who historically might have only had really ingredient heavy, almost caustic levels of things to deal with. Today they're actually finding and being recommended and directed to things like gentle cleansers. So we see a lot of growth in those spaces. I think the other thing we're really excited about is sun protection. And as we continue to see tremendous growth there, as a healthcare provider, we're really pleased that customers are taking that extra step more often to protect themselves from the rays of the sun.
So what's next for CVS and the Skincare Center?
We are very excited about this. One of the things that we've been most pleased by is the amount of buzz it's created in the industry, really underscoring that intersection of health and wellness being so critical to the customer and to the industry at large. And so for us, we'll continue to figure out how and where we need to put these skincare centers to continue to build access, and how we can continue to do this in a way that allows us to get into even more stores and more markets in the coming months and years.
Well, Andrea, thank you so much for giving us a nice tour of the store. I wish you good luck in 23.
Thank you, Nigel. Nice to
Thanks.
see you.